Hi, this is EEB Tarot, 2 E's and a B Tarot. I'll be reading for the sign of Capricorn. It's for anywhere you have Capricorn in your chart. I've already pre-shuffled the deck. This is a check-in with you, Capricorn, for whatever comes up. I'm doing this for like the next 30 days. This is timeless, but from whatever point you see the reading, the next 30 days for Capricorn. Is this deck upside down? It is. That was just a warm-up, I guess. Because something said, check it. Next 30 days for Capricorn. Too many. 7 of Swords was at the top. I should have said it. You got the Death card and the Star to start. Scorpio and Aquarius. But something was like, your fire has gone out with something, Capricorn. Like the fire, the passion, the interest, the desire. Like, what was that? Rick James, Fire and Desire. Is that Rick James and Tina Marie? Tierra Marie. Sorry, Tierra Marie. Yeah. Capricorn next 30 days. Death card, Star, 9 of Swords. Yeah. It's upsetting to you too, Capricorn. Whatever this is that you know you need to, or not you know you need to, that you are now over, walking away from, disconnecting from, severing the cord with. Like, you know it's in the greater good to nourish and grow you. And you've been getting signs, like signs from God, you know what I mean? Signs that you've asked for signs and you've been given them. And if you were specific about what you wanted to see, you've been shown it. There is disappointment about you disconnecting. It's not like whatever you're disconnecting from doesn't feel troubled or bothered or unstable as a result of it. They do. And I think even though you're making this decision from a very empowered place, you still have trouble with it. Like, it is, I was scared, but I did it anyway. I was nervous, I was unsure, I was anxious, but I did it anyway. And some of you could be waking up at a specific time every morning or night. What else for the next 30 days? What else for the next 30 days for Capricorn? Yeah, that was the Judgment card, but it didn't flip. It just kind of, this part you feel So there was a lot with that. part of you is feeling the pressure from something to engage, to communicate, to hear out or be receptive to whatever it is from their position. And that might be adding to the Nine of Swords energy, where it's just, you're kind of, there are moments where you're in your head about it. But with Judgment is divine protection. So those answers, those questions and signs, those confirmations that you've been praying and asking about, some specific, and that you've been shown, is that reassurance through that voice, through that what do you call it? Like, it might be imposter syndrome, or just you are really aware of the fact that that place you were in, or that person you were with, or that group that you were around, it may not be, because we're still going to pull more, but it may not be a group of people. For some of you, it is family or just long-standing relationships. But maybe some shorter than others. But it's you are... Anytime there's a sense of doubt or anxiousness, even if you're not doubting it, the confirmations you ask for are given to you to reassure you of the choices and decisions you've made to move forward. Without this, what else for Capricorn? Next 30 days. That's it. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Yep. You're moving on to King of Swords, the Emperor, Nine of Wands. Yeah. This was difficult. This could be relationships, a marriage, a father, or a boss. With all three of these, you know. Emperor, Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, Nine of Wands. And the King of Swords. For some of you, this person was very calculated and almost cold or aloof. Or maybe that's how they're now viewing you because of this choice. But you have given your fair share of it. You've adapted and adjusted as best you could to things that didn't make you feel in a safe, comfortable position. And the things that you used to want, you've outgrown. This person could be like flooding if they're not flooding your media, like your phone, your text, emails, social media, if they're not trying to hit you up in random ways like that to kind of like bait you back in, or offer you some sort of engagement to bait it back, or rehook whatever this desire, relight the flame that connected you to this. They're thinking about you significantly, like you are on their mind. That's why if you can't, the moments where you have this anxiousness or this naggingness in your mind, it's because that's when they're heavily focused on you. King of Swords, Nine of Wands, like Nine of Swords, like it, and on a metaphysical level, like their cerebellum is like overloaded. What are the high points and things that Capricorn should focus on in the next 30 days through this? What should they focus on through this next 30 days for Capricorn? Hangman, Pisces energy. King of Swords, all the Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm getting Gemini with this King of Swords, man. Hangman came out. That was the only thing that came out for what should you look. There you go, Ten of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. You could be seeing repeated ones. 10-10. But the Hangman is allowing yourself that distance and that disconnect so that you can gain greater knowledge and understanding, a greater perspective, a higher perspective. And you were placed in an uncomfortable position in order to learn these things. But it's in your greatest and highest good. Like the Star card and the Hangman, that it's for you to thrive and grow. And it will allow, when I say it, your choices will grant you the serenity that you seek. All right, Capricorn, that was your reading. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Until next reading, be well, be blessed. Thank you.